Hi, this is Andy Scott with North Shore Apartments. I'm walking into 825 Main. This is a fantastic and very, very large studio apartment. Has a big living room. This living room has got to be 16 plus feet long by 13 feet wide. The windows, I think, are facing north towards the building next door. You see, everything is new, so it's great. It's brand new laminated hardwood floors. It hasn't been cleaned yet, so we're sort of getting right in to try to market this because it's really a nice apartment. Behind those doors is a huge walk-in closet. You see a sliver of the bath to the left, big radiator. There are sconces, light fixtures on the walls. And back to the right, you see just the corner that will take you into a large dining area and the kitchen. Again, everything is new. You do have an air conditioner built in. That's important because all utilities are included in the rent. So it's like getting free air conditioning. You're not even paying for the electricity. That's the sort of the courtyard between this building and the building across the way. It's probably about 18 to 20 feet in between, so it is private. Standing at the window and looking back, we see a sliver of that big closet. We see the two doors, the front door. In fact, you can hear my voice echo. And there we see the beginnings of the kitchen and the big dining area. So this is really a nice apartment. As I walk towards the dining area, this has got to be 13 feet from here to the wall. It's just an enormous space. Again, you have new windows facing the building next door, which I believe is north. Across, I think, is probably 8 or 9 feet, 8 feet at the most narrow, closer to 9 as it spreads out a little bit. If we swing to our right, we look forward, and we have a big kitchen area. This is really nice because more than one person can squeeze in. So many of the older buildings have small, small kitchens. All the cabinets are new, the appliances are new. It's got rock countertops, granite countertops, which are really nice. As we get closer, we see a full-size stove, 4-burner stove, cabinets on either side. Again, the rock countertop, a terrific faucet with a hose extension. Outlet for all your small appliances like Keurigs and that kind of microwave. More cabinets on top. There's your breaker panel. There is a drawer for silverware. And the fridge is really a super nice fridge in a case with a little bit of shelving on top. So let's start with the fridge, which is really an interesting look. I think we go down underneath to open up the doors. Whoops-a-daisy, there we go. Brand new. Both sides have shelves, and then a cool zone, which would be for cold cuts or fruits and vegetables. And we'll close that up, and underneath we have 2 freezer compartments. One with baskets for the small frozen stuff, like TV dinners and vegetables, stuff like that. And one a little bit deeper with a shallow pan on top for bigger items like poultry and meats and I don't even know what all. But it's a great looking fridge and it gives you a lot of room. It's probably about 6 feet 2 inches high, which is quite large, and those are just square cabinets. And when I say square cabinets, I mean no shelves. There you go. The electricity has been redone. That's why you have the breaker panel right there, which is really nice to have. Again, we have granite countertops. Let's see if we can see that. It's a very light color, but it's rock countertops. Beautiful stainless steel sink. You can see it's brand new. Great water pressure. It's all the way on hot. This attachment will allow spray or for solid. Drains beautifully. Underneath it, it's all brand new, so I know it's nice and dry. And indeed it is nice and dry. If we move to our right, we see the drawer, and underneath are deeper cabinets. And that's important because you can put pots and pans and small appliances in the bottom cabinets. Oh, the top cabinets. Oops. Standard 2-foot cabinet with 12-inch shelves, 3 12-inch shelves. Very nice. And again, everything is brand new. You have like 2.5. You have a half extension at the end. And then over the sink, you have some smaller, just square cabinets with no shelves. You do have some counter space, which is nice, either to prep or to, like I said, put something on top, like a Keurig or a microwave. Stove, brand new. We have the time a little bit wrong, but everything else is very right. If you open it up, you can see how big and how completely spotless it is. Lastly, we have another drawer and another cabinet that could be for cookie sheets, that kind of thing, or pots and pans. So as I back out and show you the kitchen one more time, you see it's a brand new, spotless, very large, very usable kitchen. And it is contiguous space at an L with this huge dining area. For a studio, I don't think I've ever seen anything so big. So it's really terrific space. We go back into the living room. There's the front door, and there's the big closet. There are the living room windows. So let's go towards the closet. We walk in. If I turn to the right, you see a brand new bath, which is gorgeous. I'm going to shut the door. And you can see we're still cleaning this a little bit. There's the sweep. 2 shelves and a hanging bar at the far end, but this has got to be at least 10 feet long, maybe longer, and probably about 4 feet wide. It is just a monstrous closet. These are the doors that we saw in the living room, so you can open them up. If we go this way, again towards the bath, we see a brand new bath, everything. The tiles around the shower. The windows are newer. They're not brand new, but they're newer. Nice new sink, cabinet, tank toilet, ceramic tiles on the floor. It has its own radiator. There's a medicine cabinet. And there you go, 3 shelves, pretty standard. Light fixture right above the medicine cabinet. Outlet, little towel rack. Again, we just reglazed the tub, so the tub is flawless. I'm showing you the water pressure. Cabinet underneath is dry and ready to be used. There's like a little open area under that can be used for storage as well. Tiles are brand new and spotless. The shower head's got to be like 6'5" or 6'6", so even the tallest person will be comfortable. They even have a little bit of marble right next to the window to secure the window from getting warped or cracked by the water. Shower pressure is very good. However, we just finished doing the tub, and you can see it's flawless. It gleams. And you can see the water is still capped. We can't turn on the water, but the water pressure in this building is great. And again, that's just the hot water. You can see it flows very well. So I'm going to back out of the kitchen, rather the bath, give you one more look at it. It's really pretty close to flawless. If I turn this way, we see this enormous closet. You really could put a workstation in here if you wanted to, or even a small twin bed. Looking across, we see across the living room into the dining area, which is just massive. We saw the new kitchen, and this is a huge living room. You can hear my voice echo. And we'll walk to the front door. And just when we get to the front door, I usually end the video, but I just want to turn around and remind you that there's an air conditioner. That's it. Thank you for watching.